Welcome to our first day of Christmas school in December.
Come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come ye.
Write Santa letters and decorate the tree.
Okay. Write Santa letters and decorate the tree.
Yay!
Hey guys, it's Vani from Mrs. Mom's Homeschool. If this is your first time in my channel, I'm a homeschooling mom and I've been homeschooling since 2012. And I make videos on everything to help you on your homeschooling journey. So make sure you check out my playlist and all the videos and all the cards above. Today is our first day of homeschooling through December. This is another episode of Vlogmas, and I'm going to be showing you guys a bunch of things that we're going to be doing in our homeschool for the month of December. To give you a brief overview, I'm just going to be taking off of their main curriculum for the month of December and doing a bunch of other fun things. If you want to see that in detail, make sure you check the video in the card above. So we are going to get started. I'm going to show you our daily schedule first and run through it really quickly, and then once my first grader arrives, we're gonna get started. This is our daily schedule, and it looks like there's a lot on there, but that's because I split up a checkbox for each individual child, from my kindergartner to my 4th grader. My 8th grader does her own virtual school online, so this is just my little kid's schedule. So we're gonna start today. We're gonna start with our Monday schedule, since it's the first time we're doing this, and we're going to do gather around homeschool unit study and then the Advent book. We're going to do night zookeeper for language arts. We're going to do, my 1st grader is going to do her math. For those of you who are new to my channel, I help to homeschool a friend's little girl. So for math, we're going to be using Monster Math, possibly. I wasn't really liking what I saw. But you know, they only use it for a few minutes, so we'll see. If it's the same thing over and over again, we won't use it. But then also with flashcards that I made for each of them. And then for reading, my 2 that are learning to read are going to continue their reading lessons, and at that time my son will be reading his Christmas chapter book, and you're going to get to see every single thing we're using in detail today. We're also going to be working on memorizing the night before Christmas, and then we have a nature study using the Charlotte Mason Outdoor Secrets curriculum, and my son may or may not do tech, which he does for virtual school. So here's our gather around Christmas unit. I have scissors and glue ready. This is the book my son's going to be reading during his reading time. And I'm just waiting for my 1st grader to arrive. So while she comes, while she's driving here, my kids are playing on my daughter's new dollhouse, which is so big they need chairs to climb. She needs a chair just to reach the attic. She just got for her birthday a couple days ago. If you guys want to check out the video of her birthday party, make sure you check the link in the card above. Makes it a little messy down here. We had nowhere to put it. I didn't know it was that big. But, hey, this is a kid's home. And in this season of life, that's where the dollhouse is going. The footage is a little different that you're watching right now. Is because I'm right now uploading her raw footage for her birthday video so that I can use this memory card to record this video. So today, we're going to be talking about Mary, Mother of the King. When we think about baby Jesus lying in the manger, the true meaning of Christmas, we begin with Mary. Have you ever stopped to wonder what she was like? And imagine a young girl, 14 years old, living with her family and helping the household chores. She is thinking about how her life will soon change when she becomes Joseph's wife. Just color that in. Keep turning until you find it. We're going to read, every day we're going to read from this 25 Days of Christmas Advent book. Okay.
Why they make stars yellow.
Okay. You guys color, we're going to read about Isaiah. Isaiah was hopeful. We're going to learn what that means, okay? Isaiah and the Christmas story. The name Isaiah means Yahweh saves.
Teacher,
Yes.
so only cut on the lines?
Yes, cut the dotted lines.
These that go around the house?
Yes. Yeah?
No.
Oh, we're going to read from the Jesus Storybook Bible. The story from Luke 1. He's here. Everything was ready. The moment God had been waiting for was here at last. God was coming to help his people just as he promised in the beginning. Focus on traditions and relationships and making memories and showing God's love to everyone around us. One of the things we do every day during this Christmas school is practice 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. I'm trying to get the kids to memorize the whole thing if possible, but if not, as much as they can. And since my 2 kids started early before this week, I'm working on the poem with my first grader. 'Twas the night before Christmas. When you get it, you say it.
The night before Christmas.
'Twas the night before Christmas. That means it was, but it's 'twas. Okay, guys. The next thing we're gonna do for our language arts for the month is called Night Zookeeper. So you ready to try Night Zookeeper? And I want to thank Night Zookeeper for offering us to partner with them as an affiliate. And I want to share this with you guys. I'm going to do an in-depth video. But if you check the description below, you can get a discount code for 50% off. And I'll explain that more in the description below. So we just signed on to Night Zookeeper, and the first thing he's prompted to do is to draw himself as a Night Zookeeper. He works on his Night Zookeeper. Sadi's going to work on her handwriting, and Arilyn is going to do her monster math. You can make, now you get to describe their superpowers. We can teleport, don't forget punctuation mark. I just stepped outside for a minute while they're working. What I really like about this Night Zookeeper so far, and we just started, is that it forces my son to think and put his thoughts into words. So if you've seen any of my other homeschooling videos, he is not fond of writing. He doesn't like to take the time to put his thoughts into words. And he's an amazing speller, and he's super creative, but for some reason when it comes to story writing or writing in general, he gets writer's block. So I think this is great in helping him to explain things step by step with little sections at a time. So yeah, he just came outside and he's having a little trouble coming up with things, but that's why I think this is a great way for him to do that, where he's able to pick his character, not only choose their powers, but now he has to find out how they got their powers. And so he came out and said, how am I supposed to figure out how they got their powers? And then so I said, think about how the Ninja Turtles got their powers, how Flash got his powers, and just make up your own. So that got him thinking. So I know that today's going to be a little rough because he is not used to having to write, and the curriculum that we use right now doesn't do a lot of creative writing. So this is why for the entire month of December, we're going to use Night Zookeeper, and I'm excited to track his progress and to bring you guys back on and show you how much he's developed over time. So he's going to do this for about, I don't know if it goes by lessons or if it's by the amount of time he should do, but we're going to go back in and check in and see how he's doing. Your animal a name.
Yeah.
Give your animal a name. Beautiful. All right, so next we're going to do your reading lesson while we wait for Aaron and Arilyn to be done their little program so that you can have a turn on those things, okay? You want to do Night Zookeeper next?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to practice these flashcards for me and memorize them?
4.
The answer's in the back. You can check yourself and put them down, okay? And I'm going to test you at the end, all right?
4.
Good job. Now I'm going to do a little bit of one-on-one work with my first grader. She does not have off for the month of December. She is doing all the Christmas activities, but we're also doing reading and math. So I'm going to do reading lessons with the girls and then some math.
Very.
Good job. Cotton.
What goes with
Cotton
7?
was a very...
7 with 3. Teacher,
7
with
take
3.
away what? So 7? Are you taking away or adding?
Adding.
Let's see if we have to take away or adding. 7 birds are sitting at a fence. So we already know how many birds are all together. Some fly away. Is that adding or take away?
Take away.
So write a take away sign.
How do you spell,
You know what I want you to try to do? To try to spell it on your own. Okay?
She likes Mom. She
So since we're taking a break from math, we're gonna just go through our flashcards for multiplication to have my son memorize his multiplication facts, and then we're gonna play a game. So here we have to roll a dice, and then once we find the answer, let's say it's 6 times 5 equals 30, he has to draw a line, and then I roll a dice, and whoever closes the square first wins that square. So we'll probably set a timer for a few minutes, and then whoever wins the round wins the game. Whoever has the most squares wins the game. All right, so you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. To the list. Okay. 5 times 2 is 10. You did the first time because I had it downstairs. Aaron, you're going to read The True Gift, A Christmas Story for 20 minutes.
Aaron.
If you guys want a review on this book, check out the card above, where I review all the Christmas books that we have. Sadi's doing her Night Zookeeper. Aaron brought his tent down. There's Bob. Why was that there? Okay. This book is awesome. We recommend this as a read out loud. Go get a blanket and take your book, and you can read for 20 minutos. All right, let's check out this reading nook. Ooh, I love it. I love it. This is what a homeschool house looks like, okay, right now, around Christmas time. My daughter just got this, like I said, for her birthday. They play with it every day. My house is usually not this messy at all. If you see my other videos, you can tell, but I'm just letting them have fun right now. Once we move that tree, we have to move it, decorate it. This will be tidier too. This tent will go upstairs maybe at the end of the week. Since it's cold in the house a little bit, it's a cozy reading spot. You, let's finish your reading, okay? And pick up your sweater off the floor and the pencil. So for the rest of the homeschool day, I basically just make sure all the kids are done everything. And when my oldest daughter needs help, like she does right here on her virtual school, this is what I'm doing. I'm helping her with her work while everybody else is finishing up the things that they're doing. My son is doing his technology course on his virtual school. And so that's it. So at the end of the day, we did try to decorate our Christmas tree. I'll show you a little bit of those clips here. But we realized we need a new decor and new lights. None of our lights worked, and the tree did not look at all the way we liked it. So we will be getting new decorations coming in very soon. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for another video tomorrow, and thank you for joining me this vlog. Please make sure to subscribe and like this video.